Celebrities have the power to start conversations about any matter with their statements. And when it comes to their health, they kick off discussion about important matters. After Samantha Ruth Prabhu drawing attention towards an autoimmune disease, this time it's actor Varun Dhawan who is making people talk about a condition called vestibular hyperfunction. The 35-year-old actor has revealed that he is suffering vestibular hyperfunction ever since the shoot of Jug Jug Jio. This condition involves the inner ear's control of the balance of the body. We dig deeper into what exactly happens to a person suffering from vestibular hypofunction. To start with, let's first understand what vestibular hypofunction is.
The vestibule is an organ which is near your ear in the bone, and this vestibule, it takes care of two things in your body. It helps you hear and it helps take care of your balance. If you close your eyes and you move your head in any direction, you automatically come to know which direction you are looking at. That is one of the functions of the vestibular system. There is an organ in your bone which then connects with a nerve called the vestibular nerve, which then goes to your brain, and there it is processed what the direction of your head and your balance and everything is.
When this condition occurs on one side, then it is called unilateral hypofunction. And when it occurs on both sides of the head, then it is called bilateral hypofunction. But what exactly is the cause of this condition?
This kind of problem can happen because of changes both with age, or if there is an accident or trauma, or if there is any lesion such as a cyst or a tumor that might be compressing either the vestibule itself or the nerve that connects it to the brain.
The symptoms of vestibular hypofunction depend on the cause. But most patients feel dizziness or vertigo, nausea and poor balance. One may struggle to walk when in busy places and in dark rooms. Dizziness or vertigo is one symptom which is very common in such patients.
In vestibular hypofunction with age particularly, you can have a couple of types of dizziness. Sometimes this dizziness is so severe that even while lying down, the world can look like it is going around. One of the causes and one of the most common causes of this dizziness or vestibular hypofunction is benign paroxysmal positional vertigo, which I get a lot of patients of, in which for a few seconds at a time, it can seem like the world is just swirling around, and it's very dangerous, particularly if it happens while you're driving or at other times when you're doing something important, some activity that can be dangerous, such as when you're cooking. You can leave the gas on, or you can even have your hand fall on the fire by mistake.
But thankfully, the symptoms of both unilateral and bilateral vestibular hypofunction can be managed with medications and physical therapy.
Most of these diseases are very well controlled, and the most important thing is to have the right kind of diagnosis. Is it a migraine plus syndrome? Is it a vestibular migraine? Is it a benign paroxysmal vertigo? Or is it age related along with otosclerosis? Or is it something to do with a nerve compression directly, which can be a tumor based compression or a cyst based compression? The important thing is to come to a doctor on time, and the second most important thing is to have the correct diagnosis, which can lead to a good and successful control of this problem.
Physiotherapy can also help depending on your symptoms by helping your movement return to normal. Once your balance improves, you should exercise regularly, which will help your balance system recover slowly. We suggest sticking to simple exercises and moving to intense workouts only after consulting your doctor. We hope this video helped you understand more about vestibular hypofunction. Do consult a doctor when you experience any such symptoms, and keep watching SHOWSHA for more such content.